Hey everyone, welcome back to Vinyl Legends. Today we're going to go over David Bowie's Blackstar, one of the greatest albums of all time. But first, this is my eternal shame. This is the album that it kills me because I'm a klutz, I'm an idiot. Everyone makes mistakes and this is my biggest mistake. When I picked it up I didn't realise how fragile it was, and unfortunately, I'm sorry, unfortunately, I mean, I don't want to make it any worse, but it's broken. I'm thinking of buying this album again, second hand, just so I can get this out of sleeve and swap it over. Or maybe somewhere, on eBay, I can pick up the sleeve itself, but unfortunately it is broken. But let's get into it. So as for like a backstory, David Bowie was unfortunately suffering with cancer that would unfortunately take his life. But in this later stage of his life, he was a very closed off person and he kept it to himself. He didn't tell anyone. So it was kind of a shock to the world when he unfortunately passed away. I have the David Bowie Legacy, which is his, best of album. And I love it because I love this. So, if you didn't know, David Bowie portrayed his music through characters. A lot of his stuff, like Ziggy Stardust, the Thin White Duke, what's it called? Major Tom. I can't believe it's right in front of me as well. Starman. So, but this has, so you got Ziggy Stardust there with the lightning bolt. And then the album we're covering, Blackstar. And I love if you're a Bowie fan, this is something you need to pick up, because obviously there's so many great songs on it. But yeah, and it ends with, the best of album ends with Lazarus. Now I'm bringing it up because to go over this man's career would take a whole video in itself. But briefly, he would start in the 60s, and his 60s album came out the same day as Sgt. Pepper's come out in 1967, but everyone thought it was bad, and even David Bowie himself doesn't like it, and he doesn't consider that to be his first album. David Bowie's true first album came out in 1971, I want to say, which was Space Oddity, which is just an amazing album, an amazing song. My favourite David Bowie album is obviously Blackstar, but without that, or not that one, I'd have to go with The Man Who Sold the World? I think it's called The Man, I can't remember. The Man Who Sold the World. But yeah, anyway, back on point. David Bowie was suffering with cancer, and this album came out a few weeks after he died, and it's just a shame. And it's an even bigger shame that I didn't listen to it. When David Bowie died, I obviously started listening to a lot more of his music, and I got into a few of his albums, but I didn't get into Blackstar. I didn't give it a listen. I didn't even bother. And I was only early last year that I gave it a listen, and my mind was blown. We'll talk about this more in the song section, but this is one of the most beautiful albums I've ever heard. But let's get into the looks. So as for the looks, unfortunately, it comes in, so the record comes in this really nice plastic sleeve, and it's great because I don't have to get it out to show you. And then the actual record sleeve is, it's a star with the stars at the bottom that spell out Blackstar. Unfortunately mine is broken, but ignore that. It's an absolutely beautiful design with an amazing gatefold. Look at that. The beautiful picture of the man, and then this just Blackstar, the starry sky, is so cool. And just all across this album's artwork, there's hidden little messages. Like, can you see that? all across it. And then it comes with a booklet. Now, that is a snippet from the music video for the song Lazarus. I've only watched that music video once because I can't watch it. I mean, the man literally is going into his coffin while saying, "I've got nothing to live for anymore." I'm getting emotional thinking about it. It's so beautiful, and I can't watch it because I start crying, like full-blown tears. It's so emotional and beautiful, and we'll talk about it more in the songs bit. But now this is probably going to be, I'll show you all of it, but probably hard to see because it's black on black. But it's full of hidden messages. Well, I won't show you all of it because there's loads, but you get this absolutely stunning booklet. I mean, it is amazing. Where's the one I really like? So it's full of like pictures of the legendary man himself, the Blackstar. Dollar Days to Final Sex. Soon. There, Lazarus. Trying to aim it towards, there we go. If I aim it towards the window you can see. But this is stunning, and if you don't have this on vinyl yet, I would definitely recommend you pick it up because it's on another fucking level. The actual design of the record. But now let's talk about the music. So I didn't actually show you because I'm an idiot, but there's also the songs on the back. And interestingly, the Blackstar is it's not spelt Blackstar, it's just a Blackstar. And I mean, to start with the music, the album begins with a 9-minute epic called Blackstar, and it is just amazing. The synth progressions and the guitar work and David Bowie's vocals are just amazing. I'm a black star, I'm a black star. I like within the halfway mark, I think it is. It sort of breaks down, and then David Bowie, he talks about how he's not the man he used to be, and now he's a black star. I'm not a porn star. I'm not a film star. I'm a black star, and things like that. And it's stunning. Absolutely amazing. I have a thing. Sometimes a 9-minute or 10-minute song can be too long if the song doesn't keep you entertained. If you're going to do a long song, you do need to keep the listener entertained, and this one keeps me hooked from start to finish. It is just stunning and so emotional. And then that goes into "'Tis a pity she was a YouTube YouTube will demonetize me for saying that word, but "'tis a pity she was a WHORE, a woman who enjoys lots of sex." Anyone who enjoys lots of sex. But anyway, just an amazing song, and the production across all this album is stunning. But on this song, it really shines through. It's so crisp and clear, and his vocals, David Bowie's vocals on the song, are just amazing. Seriously, something special. And then that goes into Lazarus. My God, Lazarus is my favourite song on the album, and it's got some of the most beautiful lyrics, which I'm actually going to read for you. I don't usually read lyrics in these videos, but when it's so beautiful, I have to. I mean, "Look up here, I'm in heaven. I've got scars that can't be seen. I've got drama, can't be stolen. Everybody knows me now. Look up here, man, I'm in danger. I've got nothing left to lose. I'm so high it makes my brain whirl. I dropped my cell phone down below. Ain't that just like me? By the time I got to New York, I was living like a king. Then I used up all my money, and I was looking for your ass. This way or no way, you know I'll be free. Just like that bluebird. Now ain't that just like me? Oh, I'll be free. Just like that bluebird. I'll be free." It is just, I can't word brain how amazing these lyrics are. He just, he really brings it. And as I said in the beginning, I can't watch the music video. It's too emotional. It's so beautiful. It's very rare that an artist can capture death in such a way. You know, David Bowie wrote all this knowing that he was going to die. And it's just, I mean, it is awe-inspiring, and it's on another fucking level. Sorry everyone, I had to cut. Just the saxophone and the bass line and the instrumental on the track just adds to those lyrics to make one of the most beautiful songs I have ever heard. And it's so emotional and it is depressing, but it's also beautiful, and I can't put into words. There aren't words in the English language that I have in my brain to be able to describe how beautiful this song is. You seriously need to go and listen to it if you haven't. It is just amazing. I love the way it starts with the bass line and the guitar. It's such an amazing guitar riff, and it is honestly just, I mean, brain exploding beauty. But yeah, that ends side 1. And side 2 we have Sue, or In a Season of Crime. Now I read somewhere that this was a cover, but I wasn't sure if it was a cover or what I was looking for. But Sue, or In a Season of Crime, is an absolutely stunning song again, where when David Bowie handles the chorus, he goes into this really sort of frantic, high-pitched Sue, and it's amazing, and the lyrics are just something else. From the lyrics I get that he, you know, put all his life into this woman and she abandoned him for someone else, which I can relate to, fuck me. But yeah, this woman, the Sue character, has just completely fucked him over and left with someone else after everything they've been through, and it is stunning. It is amazing. Girl Loves Me is again just beautiful, and Dollar Days has this amazing instrumental to it, and I love the lyrics. Dollar Days to Final Sex. One moment, I forget the lyrics. Luckily, you know, not every album you buy comes with a lyric sheet, but let me have a look for you because it's stunning. Cash girls suffer me, I've got no enemies. I'm walking down, it's nothing to me, nothing to see. If I ever see the English evergreens I'm running to, I'm dying to push their backs against the grain and fool them again and again. I'm trying to. We bitches tear our magazines. It's stunning. David Bowie has such a way with words, and this is really cool. There on the, it's an amazing song. Then the album ends with my other favourite song. I've got 2 favourite songs in the album. The closing track to this album is I Can't Give Everything Away, which is again one of the most beautiful songs of all time. Now to me, you can interpret the lyrics however you want. For most people, you know, David Bowie's got cancer and he knows he's dying, but he wants to keep his privacy. Thereby he can't give everything away. He can't let people know he's dying, which I definitely hear that in the lyrics. But for me, I get very anti-suicide, you know, anti-depression lyrics from it. You know, I can't give everything away. I shouldn't kill myself because I can't give everything away. You know, I don't want to die because I can't give everything away. And it's actually really helpful to me. It's one of my favourite songs because, you know, for someone who can deal with suicidal thoughts, that song can really, it's so touching and beautiful, and it really does help me to listen to it. And, you know, unfortunately he had to give everything away. It's still one of the most awe-inspiring songs I've ever listened to. And the instrumental on the track, the piano and the orchestral saxophone and trumpets, or whatever they're called, it's just beautiful. But anyway, in the conclusion, so if you couldn't tell, I'm catching a cold, which is just great, just perfect for the timing of everything. But I will try and I'm trying to push through. But in conclusion, I mean, I say it every video, but this is a 10 out of 10. This was just one of the greatest albums of all time. We use this instead. Just amazing. And you know, David Bowie wanted to go out fighting. A lot of artists, unfortunately, they fall off the map, and then a few years later you find out they've passed away, and because they'd stopped doing music. But David Bowie lived for his music. That was his life, that was his passion and his soul, and he wanted to go out singing a song. And this was his swan song album, and it's just on another fucking level. It's just so amazing. And it's funny because if you had gone back to 2018, I wouldn't even consider this to be on, even in like the top 30, because but now, you know, from the first listen last year, you can go back and see a video of my first listen, second listen, something like that, and you can see how amazed I am. Every time I listen to it, I just get so emotional, and there's not a word to describe the feelings the album gives me. So I'm going to end the video here, but thanks for watching. If you love this album or like this album, please comment below, and make sure you subscribe for more videos. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Take care, everyone.